It's time for another episode of the best show on YouTube, Planetary Rush Master. We are close to being the longest series I have ever done, and I can see us stopping soon. This series has been so much fun. The games are so epic, so let's begin. Alright, first game of the day is against Struggler, and we played against Struggler recently. Actually, we played Struggler in the Beat Me to Win 250 episode, I believe. Now, I do have to say, guys, I started doing Planetary Rush on the NA server with provisional MMR, because it was an account that was high MMR with Zerg, but hadn't played Terran before. And since we got a little win streak since then, in actually some really crazy games, by the way, we have our highest MMR ever. On the Europe, after, I want to say, maybe like 20 episodes or a little bit more than 20, we absolutely peaked at 5.6, and now we are 5.7k MMR, which is super high for a Planetary Rush. And the craziest part is we still have provisional MMR, so in the case we get owned today, let's say we go 1-2 or something, we will lose a lot of MMR, but if we were to go like 3-0, 2-0 against good MMR opponents, we could technically reach 6k. Now, obviously, that's, you know, it's a little bit of a scam, because I don't think we are really 6k level of Planetary Rush. You know, EU server and NA server, I think 6k is pretty similar. There might be some small differences, but yeah, 6k with Planetary Rush, I mean, it would be freaking hilarious, you know. I don't think that's something we can actually stick to, but if we get lucky, if we get the right opponents that don't know what to do against the Planetary Rush, maybe, guys, maybe there's a chance we can get freaking 6k. Now, obviously, I don't want to get too confident here, because we still have all those games to win. But I think it was 5-7-3-5 when I just checked. New season just started, by the way, if you guys are curious why I was unranked. And I'm pretty excited for it, because even though Blizzard hasn't been great... Oh, I forgot to send an SCV. That's a little bit late. I'll just send it straight to the proxy location then. Even though Blizzard hasn't been great at updating the map pool recently, a new season has always meant a new map pool, even if it wasn't on time. And I always think it's really, really fun to figure out new maps, especially like... just, you know, in combination with my cheeses and my weird builds and my Planetary Rush, it's just fun to learn new maps, or even like Proxy Nexus, getting new maps with a gold base where the opponents have no idea where it's supposed to be and they don't find it. I think that's all super awesome. Now, I sent my SCV super late, and if he was paying attention, he could see that I was actually heading towards this direction, which is a little bit scary. Like CCs, I think we've had it before that it just gets scouted instantly, and it's an absolute tragedy. So what is my strategy going to be here? I might have to do a little bit of adapting. Since this map has a relatively wide Reaper jump-off spot, I think it's roughly about this, it might be a good idea to go for Reaper Hellion Medevac instead of the more usual Cyclone. Where the hell do I build a command center, though? That I actually don't know. Should I maybe build it here? Is that... or like, I mean, this just feels too close, you know? I mean, this is a really crazy location. You know what, guys? Frick it. I'm just going to go for it. Perhaps my craziest CC location yet. I just hope he scouts on this side, you know, and not on that side. If his units move on the left side over there, we're just going to be in trouble. So my opponent is playing double gas. We weren't able to scout it with the SCV, but now we know anyway. And the next step, guys, honestly, please pray for me, because if this CC gets scouted, you know, that's got to be pretty tragic. I still have to make a starport as well, so let me keep my gas count in check. Let's see. Starport, Medevac, Planetary Fortress should be about 350 gas, I think. Yeah, I think I don't actually necessarily need to. I was gonna saturate my gases instantly, but I don't think I actually have to, so that's pretty nice. Now my SCV finished making that depot, so the saturation is perfect. And I'm just gonna be spamming units and waiting up here. Now this is also pretty risky, because obviously this is closer to his base than the mine, so he actually has a decent defender's advantage. Oh, I thought I heard something attacking. What was that? Did I attack something without paying attention? Or am I chirping? I would say most likely I was tripping there, but I'm actually not sure, and I'm kind of scared. Let's see, what does he have? Maybe like a Widow Mine or something? He does, there's... Huh? Oh, I guess he scouted my... Huh? What is he doing? I guess he scouted that I didn't have a natural, and for some reason decided to not finish his own natural. That's the only reason why you could be ahead against the one base build, is because your other guy, your opponent, doesn't have a natural. Oh, he actually locked onto a Hellion. That's super nice. I'm gonna be able to target this down. I like with this guy. Oh, he has 2 Cyclones. Actually, he's a little bit too confident here, so I'm gonna kill one of those. That's nice. Actually, gonna kill both of them, I think. Yeah, oh, I could have microed that better and killed it all for free. He's gonna lose both Cyclones, guys. He's not repairing the Cyclone. My Planetary is coming, but his units are already dead. What has he just done? God, did I just win a game with a Planetary Rush before the Planetary is even here? This looks so incredibly stupid, guys. He was way too confident with the Cyclones. I always warn you guys. Those things, they're good units in TVT, but they're made out of paper. You can't rush in and attack Reaper Hellion. And this, I mean... It's a nice warm-up for us, but this is a really tragic loss for my opponent. He's going to feel pretty bad having lost to a Planetary rush without the Planetary even coming into play here. Now, he does have a Banshee. Okay, that is good for him. He does have a Banshee. I'm going to have to use this medevac to actually do some micro. There we go. Already drop on top of the tank. Yeah, he's actually not paying attention. I'll just drop on top of the tank. He's going to lose it. Okay, he's unsieging it. He realized what I was going to go for. I mean, I don't think I'm going to have to make a turret here. Oh, I'll just drop on top of that. I want to sneak in a turret. Yeah, let's see, how well can I micro this really? That's the question. Okay, I'm just going to get closer. I need to micro the units that are being targeted. I didn't lose anything so far. Wait, oh, okay, I lost one unit there at the end. I'm going to be able to make a Cyclone. There's a turret building. GG, well played is called. There you go, GG. And honestly, the start was just everything. I would love to credit this to the Planetary locking down. Oh, that's nice. Thank you very much, Struggler. Hope you enjoyed the videos. I was going to say, I would love to credit this victory to the Planetary holding down the main base, forcing him to run away. But realistically, the Reaper Hellion at the start did everything. He was too confident. And this is actually a mistake I see very often where they go out with the Cyclones because they think, oh, it's just squishy Reapers and Hellions. Cyclones are going to be really good against those. But realistically, Cyclone health, what is the Cyclone health? 120 only, guys. I mean, a Hellion has like, oh, I was going to say 80. Okay, I really should know that. That's my bad. A Hellion has 90 health. Almost as much as a Cyclone. You wouldn't expect it, but it is true. The Cyclones died very fast. Not finishing the CC right away, also a pretty big mistake. But for us, it was a nice warm-up game. Let's keep it going. All right, game number 2 against Hupsalya. Protoss player on Dragon Scales. MMR almost 5.8k, guys, which is absolutely beautiful. If we win this game, we could actually reach it. That's an MMR I definitely think I would reach at some point. With the series, of course. I do wonder what is our highest challenge ever. I think the only challenge that I wouldn't count in this is the Cheese to Gem challenge. I wasn't sure about doing that challenge. It ended up being like a little bit too easy to reach Grandmaster with, and that one was definitely the highest. But besides that, I don't think we have gotten much higher than 5.8. I feel like usually we get stuck in like the low Grandmaster range, maybe like 5.4, 5.5 or so. But I think the Bone Cloud, the first challenge ever, was about 5.8, I believe. For the rest, I don't know. Is there anything that has been above 5.8? I'm not even sure. Now, once again, you know, we are cheating a little bit. Not on purpose, of course, but it's just because we have provisional MMR. That last game, my opponent was 400 MMR below us, but we still got, I think, 60 MMR from that or so, which is way more than you would usually get. Normally, that would be like maybe like 15 MMR, so that's obviously a pretty big difference. Now, what are we going to do against Hupsalya? The first thing you always have to check, map has a ramp. It's actually a pretty small ramp. I didn't even think about it. It's actually a pretty small ramp that this map has, so that makes attacking a bit more tough. Let's see. What is my best... Oh, I don't want to lose that. I mean, thinking is good. Don't make sure you don't lose your SCV over it. That would be a little bit unfortunate. I always feel like Protoss players, they always... It's like a little bit of an embarrassing moment, you know? If you lose an SCV, it's like, oh man, I feel horrible. The Protoss is like, ah, this guy might as well leave. Don't want to give him that confidence booster, you know? That's not what I'm here for. Now, should I go for more Cyclones, or should I maybe go for like a tank push kind of build? I do vaguely remember playing against Hupsalya. I want to say that's already a couple of years ago on the NA server, but I really wouldn't know what he plays like. He could be a cheeser, could be the most honorable macro player I've ever seen in my life. I really wouldn't know. Now, let's see. At least it looks normal so far. He did expand and he has a pylon. Yo, can we get some RNG on this? No, the RNG! Ah, that's unfortunate. Wait, where's his gateway? Guys? Now, there's no gateway in this base. This is not normal anymore. Where is the gateway? Why is it all the way there? Okay, well, at least we saw it. That's good. If we didn't see it there, I might have made a bunker. Now, the thing that sucks here, guys, is we lost 2 SCVs. One SCV because I was really desperate to scout, and one SCV because I was unlucky with the RNG. But that does mean that affording this command center is going to be super expensive now. I think my opponent must be feeling pretty good. Just like I said, he's probably get some a nice confidence boost from this, you know, which is not what I want. So he's making a battery. Okay, this makes me feel like he is a macro player. And the reason I say that is because getting a battery that early is honestly pretty unnecessary. Like, you don't really need a battery against a normal double gas opener. So maybe he just plays a little bit like, yeah, scared. Oh, I'm gonna lose this Reaper too. This is a horrible start. I can't even lie, guys. This is an absolutely horrible start to a game. I have... No, not the third SCV. I wouldn't be able to handle that mentally. I would delete... If I lose the SCV, I'm deleting the channel, guys. Official promise. Okay, well, later on doesn't count. I meant this probe, right? But yeah, absolutely a horrible start to this game. I guess we're just really gonna have to pull a little bit of a rabbit out of the hat to win this one. He's hunting the he's hunting the worker as he should. To be honest, if I was in his shoes, I would try to hunt all my workers at that point because it's just too juicy, you know. But all right, we can scout it completely. I do not know what a stack he's going for. We lost a decent amount of mining time. We lost 2 SCVs. And actually even more mining time than I thought because this SCV also had to go all the way across the map. So yeah, I guess we definitely have ourselves a little bit of a hole to climb out of, but nothing that we haven't done before. I think I'm going to try to brutalize the front with this first push. I could also jump into the main with my Reapers just to maybe like see what he has. Because if it's a Stargate, I want to bring some extra SCVs, right? Let's see. Is it a Stargate? Oh, it is a Stargate. Okay, then we're just going to go for it, I think. Because I need turrets, remember. Against Stargate, you always want to make turrets. So there is 2 Phoenixes out already. Is that super scary? I'm not sure, actually. I mean, I have a few SCVs on the way. He used the lift already. Let's see. I need my SCVs to arrive, by the way, like now. Because I have to repair this freaking Cyclones when they get lifted. You know, that's actually one of the scariest things. I'm going to make a bunker on the low ground here. I'm gonna lock onto one of the Phoenixes. Let's see, there we go. And I'm gonna try to land this. It's gonna be hard, but at some point I'll get through. That's for sure, I think. There we go. One adept is already gonna fall. Second adept is gonna go down as well. My SCVs are here. Yo, that thing actually stays up, by the way, guys. He's gonna try to kill it, but I have enough SCVs to complete this turret. Once this turret finishes, those Phoenixes are gonna be pretty much useless. I'm gonna make another turret here, and then I'll just start repairing it and try to attack a little bit further. I need to be super careful. I'm gonna make more turrets. He doesn't want to come close to the turret, so his Phoenixes are pretty much locked there. He's kind of stuck trying to kill the units at the front, but he hasn't managed to actually break through here. No, he's gonna go forward again, but this turret is gonna do so much damage. He's going forward. He doesn't have a lift. There we go. He has one more lift. The Stalker does fall at the same time, though. Now the other Stalker is gonna go down, and I still have this turret over here, and there we go. His natural has been absolutely breached. I mean, yeah, I mean, I can imagine. It's definitely an honor, right? I'm just kidding. There we go. Hupsalya gets killed by the Planetary Rush, and this was actually a really cool one. Against the Stargate, the start was really rough, but these kind of games, I feel like we had like 2 or 3 games that were very similar to those. Make it look like this strategy is pretty good against Stargate. I do have to say, wait, did he have 2 or 3 gateways? Yeah, he had 2 gateways. I feel like the safest build to do is actually 3 gate, and as you can see here, because he couldn't take a third, he didn't have enough production to spend his money, so he couldn't get enough units out. And here, the Phoenixes are super good against a Cyclone, but if even one turret gets up, you can see this entire location was locked down. That's a beautiful dub. Let's go to game number 3. Game number 3 is against a very mysterious, unranked, non-MMR showing Zerg barcode. Now, I mean, this queue was pretty fast. Usually, the longer you stay in queue, the bigger the MMR range is. So I would imagine this person is within like 300 MMR of me. So I guess between 6.1k and 5.5k, which is all going to be pretty scary. Now, guys, have I played a Zerg recently at all in Planetary Rush? I don't remember playing against a Zerg in Planetary Rush, actually. That was the last time. What did I do? You know, normally I always like to talk about variety, and last time I did this build, so now I'm going to do that build. I don't even remember the last time I played a Zerg. Am I tripping right now, guys? I guess I was going to say I'm going to go for 2x Reaper, but I'm so confused right now that I might want to, you know, preserve my brain cells and go for Hellions instead, because that I know exactly how to do. But, yeah, I'm actually like, am I going crazy, guys, or have we just not played any Zergs at all? I can't even grasp one game. I feel like it could be maybe that since we moved to the NA server, we got less Zergs or something. I'm not quite sure about that, but I guess we'll see. We still have to play this game out, try to get a dub. And I think our MMR right currently is about 5,830. And normally, I don't remind you guys of the MMR every single game, but the thing is, guys, 6k, excuse me, 6k MMR seems like somewhat of a realistic dream. And what's even better about that is that would make Planetary Rush to Grandmaster the highest MMR series ever. Can you guys imagine that? It's not freaking Ghosts or Raven Hellion or Marine Medevac. No, it's freaking Planetary Rush to Grandmaster that's going to be the highest MMR challenge ever. That would just be freaking funny more than anything else, to be honest. Now, we just have to, I think to reach that, we need to win probably about 6 games in a row from now on, which is possible. It's also possible that we instantly lose this game and then we're like, oh, why were we even excited? Because we just got absolutely dumpstered, you know? That's also very possible, but we'll see. I'm going to go for the Marine first and then follow it up with a Reactor. Try to get Hellions out really fast. I'm trying to look at the minimap a lot just to see where his overlords are. I don't think I've seen an overlord yet. Let's see. Is there even a base here? Okay, so there's an overlord to the right side, so I need to be careful. I need to fly back. I don't know where his first overlord is, to be honest. It is a hatch first that he's doing. I haven't seen his first overlord. I'm just really scared he just scouted for proc. Okay, the first overlord is there. That's perfect. Now I can build this without feeling bad about building it super close to his base while he's playing Zerg, and he can scout me anytime and kill me right away. That was quite a mouthful, but that is pretty terrifying. But now I know where his overlords are. I should be... Oh, where's my factory go? For some reason, I thought my factory was already landed. I had the E button held down to make Hellions. That's a little bit of a mistake. But I want to get 2 Hellions out fast. After that, I can make a depot and a Ghost Academy. I wasn't even planning to go for Ghost necessarily. I just wanted to go Hellions. But since I made the second gas, I guess Ghost version it is. But I want to have 2 Hellions out just so I can defend my CC from potential Zerglings. 2 Hellions can basically beat Infinity Zerglings before they have Zergling speed, and Zergling speed shouldn't finish for at least another 40 seconds or so. I think the fastest Zergling speed typically finishes at like 320. At least that's if they go hatch first, right? Wait, is this the normal... How is that the normal path to scout? There's no way that they go, instead of like through the middle, they go around there. I mean, if that is the case, that would be pretty funny, because then one Zergling clicked across would have quite literally seen, you know, my Planetary there. Now I need to deny creep. I really feel rusty, guys. It must have actually been that long since I played a Zerg. Oh no, our opponent's only on... Crap, our opponent's only on 2 bases, and that means that roaches are probably going to come out very soon. I need to deny every single creep tumor. Not a single creep tumor can come down, so I can really deny this as best as possible. Now, this is the moment where it's the most nerve-wracking. I feel like most of the times we lost... Oh, there's a few... There's actually not going to matter. It's only 4 Zerglings. Maybe it's going to distract him more than me, to be honest. That would be ideal. Let's see. Can we... Okay, he's just going to let us land it, I think. Yeah, exactly. This was what I was going to say. This is the time when most of the planetary rushes get denied, because they just kill it before I can really get it going. Oh, why are you not mining? I shift-clicked him back to the minerals, but I guess I failed. And now he's panicking a little bit. He's going very early, and this is going to get me some good trades. But still, do we need to keep this planetary alive? Let's get some really good lineups on the Zerglings. His queens are not in the best position ever. That's really going to help us out a lot. I'm going to drop a mule there, just so I can repair the planetary. That's the plan. Here we go. We need some more Hellions. I'm targeting the Zerglings over anything else. That's all I can do. Here we go. I'm going to get a ghost out. I don't think the planetary is going to stay alive, though. No, the planetary falls and our rush has failed. Oh, man, that really sucks. And I think it was really because I got distracted in the main there. For some reason, I didn't shift-click my SCVs back to the mineral line. And that's what cost us this game, I think. Because I was really distracted. I wasn't really very clean in trying to get that base down. And I died at the same time I usually die against Zerg in this challenge. Now, I have one more hope. What I'm going to go for here is just a one... I say just a, like it's a normal build. I'm going to go for just a casual one-base Hellbat Ghost attack. I don't think there's anything else that can save me. If that's a... I feel like it might be an Evo. If that's a Roach Warren, we're kind of screwed anyway. But maybe, if that's an Evo, another Bailing Nest or a Roach Warren, there might be a small chance. Because, I mean, I do have 3 ghosts. Or I'm going to have 3 ghosts. That's basically 3 queens dead instantly. If my opponent doesn't have Bailings or Roaches to counter my Ghost and only Lings, my Hellbats can take care of that. And then somehow, this might turn into a winnable game. Now, if I win this game, I feel like that would be an absolute robbery. Because I feel like I've been getting absolutely owned so far. But that's okay. That's kind of what we do, guys. I mean, it's not robbing if you actually win the game, right? So he has a lair. That's a really good sign for us, I think. He has a lair. So maybe he was actually already going up to like Mutas or something and wasting all of his money on that. Let's see what we can find here. Please no Roaches, please no Banelings. That is a Bailing Nest. Oh, that sucks. I was really hoping it wouldn't be. Now, I do have some SCVs. Let's see, my second or my third Ghost is a little bit behind, unfortunately. Let's see what I can do. He has a couple of Banelings morphing. That is a... Oh, that's way too many, actually. Yeah, he has Roaches and Bailing. I was saying... Yeah, Gabby, I just have to give him the GG well played here. I was saying, if he has either Roaches or Bailings, he's gonna die. He has freaking both. I don't know why he has both. Roaches and Bailings. I don't think that's a build, but I guess we got absolutely annihilated and we have to deal with that. Now, this game, Planetary Fortress Rush looked very weak. And I do remember vaguely, when we were still playing this series in Europe, that's kind of the thing we got you know, the conclusion we arrived at. If we play Hellions against really good Zergs, it's too hard. Now, this guy was on a barcode unranked, so I really couldn't know his MMR. I have to guess it's pretty high because he shut it down. Is that the Hellions don't really work against good Zergs because they just micro their links around the queens and kill the CC, just like what happened here. So against the good Zergs, like the top MMR Zergs, I should probably go for Reapers. Even though it might be a little bit weaker, it might help get the Planetary Rush up to begin with. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Nonetheless, despite this loss, 6k is not going to happen for now, but we got 5.8. Probably lost it by now, honestly. You guys already see it up there. But anyway, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Adios.